What's up? Welcome into your Daily Buckeye Blitz for a Sunday fun day. You know how we do it here. This is a two-show day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Yes, there's a rhyme or reason to it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is your Buckeye rush hour, 30 minutes, 4:30 p.m. Eastern to 5 o'clock. We give you a topic and we invite the chat to liven up and pop in there and give me all your thoughts, questions, comments, whatever. Then Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, me and Jeff and Sean, we go three-way on multiple topics. We usually hit a few, but we usually have one main topic. We're doing score predictions for the entire Buckeye schedule tonight. So hopefully you will join us. Make sure you're subscribed. And don't forget to hit the like button, all that stuff. I tell you the same shit every time. And one more thing. The fall camp is winding down. We've only got, less than 2 weeks, about 13 days left in fall camp. I'll include the first week of this, right leading up to the Indiana game. So fall camp special on the buckeyecast.com. Get your Buckeye gear, Buckeye shirts, hats, anything you can think of. If you don't see something there that you want, let me know, hit me up, email me, message me through the site, whatever you like, comment on one of the videos. Let me know if you're looking for something that is not on the site and we'll get it to you. Again, 25% off everything across the board, thebuckeyecast.com. We have free shipping going on as well. So check that out. Appreciate you. On with the show. All right, we're focusing on a transfer. So we've been doing our freshman focuses, and now we're continuing our transfer focuses. Brought in like 8 dudes in the transfer portal, for Christ's sake. So working on all these guys. Today we're talking the big man down in the middle, Tywone Malone. The big man transferred in from Ole Miss, 6'4", 315. He's originally out of Bergen Catholic High School in Oradell, New Jersey, not the old Jersey. Class of 2021, committed to Ole Miss. He was a high 4-star, 9707, nationally ranked number 63 in the country. This is a highly ranked dude. Number 11 D lineman, number 1 player in the state of Jersey back in 2021. Now, as a transfer, 24/7 Sports transfer rankings have him as a 4-star at an 89. Overall, he's a top 200 ranked player and number 22 D lineman as a transfer. He wears number 20. I almost fucked that up. Number 95. 25 would look weird for a D tackle. 95. So I like to give you guys the jersey numbers so you know who you're looking for without Googling it. So Tywone Malone, third-year sophomore from Ole Miss, was also on the Ole Miss baseball team, but now is focused solely on football. That's a huge key that we're going to get into later. So let's talk about his scouting report. He's a big frame D lineman with good height and length. I love length. He had an 80-inch wingspan as a junior in high school. That sounds like a lot. In high school, he had college-ready mass. He could fit in multiple fronts. He had experience inside and on the edge versus good high school competition. That Bergen Catholic program is one of the best. He flashes impressive strength to power ability and has a stout bull rush. He has the length and the strength. Don't forget about the strength. Strong stack and shed ability versus the run. Keeps his eyes forward and locates the ball well. Somewhat of a short strider, but he can redirect quickly for his size. Generally quick off the ball, so has that good get off. Strong tackler, brings a purpose when he arrives at the ball carrier. Pad level is good, but can show more consistency in that area. Has plenty of tools and will need to expand those with the Buckeyes. Has a real shot at reaching the NFL draft. The NFL draft loves those D tackles that can get in there and disrupt the passer. We know that. So Coach Johnson recruited Tywone Malone out of high school. The Buckeyes might have landed him, but he wanted to play baseball. Buckeyes don't do that two-sport shit. Ole Miss, more willing to do that stuff. They just need dudes. But He's an athletic defensive lineman, spent most of his time at Ole Miss as a defensive end in a 3-4. But in high school, he was on the interior. So he's moved around a little bit along the D line. Larry Johnson wants his D tackles to impact the passing game. We've talked about that with our other defensive linemen that have come in. So it'll be interesting to see how the Buckeyes use Tywane's size. Malone's power will create issues mostly with his bull rush. When he gets free, he can cover a lot of ground in just a few steps. He has the kind of explosion that a defensive line coach loves. And he's a big lineman and a fighter, and you want that from your big men down in the middle. So now Tywone is no longer splitting between two sports, so he can max out his potential in football. That's important. I don't think Ohio State would have brought him in. I know they wouldn't have brought him in if he were looking to play baseball again or still. So he's never had a spring football to polish his techniques and work on endurance or strength or anything. So, again, Malone has played all over the defensive line. He's lined up against every type of offensive lineman. So he's got experience there. He uses his size and strength to be a capable run defender. And he's not just a space eater, a blocker, garbler. He keeps his head up and stays aware of where the ball is. So the Buckeyes had 3 upperclassmen to rotate those 2 defensive tackle positions down in the middle. So you got 4th-year junior Ty Hamilton, junior Tyleek Williams, and redshirt sophomore Mike Hall. All have shown flashes, Mike Hall and Tyleek especially, but the Buckeyes will need more than just 3 D tackles this season. They're going to have to do some rotating. Larry likes to rotate those guys in, even though Ryan Day did say recently that he wants to have a tighter rotation. We'll see how that plays out over the year. For the 4th tackle option, Tywone Malone will be battling redshirt freshman Hero Canoe and 4th-year junior Jaden McKenzie. Plus, don't forget about the freshman that just came in. Will Smith Jr. is going to work down inside. We just talked about him a few days ago. Caden McDonald, we just talked about him last week from Georgia. And then Jason Moore, the big man from the DMV. So with an open competition, Tywone is the most experienced of the group. He has 14 career games. He's played no starts, but he's posted 13 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 2 sacks. So the big question is, how many snaps can Tywone get in a rotation? I would foresee the first 3 games, since they're against garbage teams, those are going to be heavy rotation because it's early September. It's freaking hot as hell everywhere in the country. So you're going to need to rotate those dudes, keep them fresh, get some water in them, Gatorade, all the good shit. And so you're going to need more dudes in and out more often. But the Buckeyes need to build some reliable depth on that defensive line this season. And Tywone Malone could play a significant role in that depth. So he has the size, but needs to continue to develop his techniques and discipline. So, and by the way, he just lost his black stripe this past week. So good for him. He's officially a Buckeye. So good luck to Tywone, the big man. Again, has a few years left of eligibility, so that's good. Let's see how it plays out for him. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.